Guys, how's it going? It is Thursday, March 26th. It is our 7th day of digital learning, and I'm happy to see you guys in the virtual world. I hope everybody's week is going amazing. So it's a beautiful, gorgeous day today, so I've chosen to read Curious George the Kite. This is a level 1 book, and it's if you've ever been curious about flying or people who fly, this is a good book for you. All right, Curious George the Kite. Curious George the Kite. It was a sunny day in the country. George opened the window to let in fresh, cool air. It was windy. George liked to watch the wind carry things away. And there's George. You can see the wind and the leaves. It carried leaves away. It carried his cards away. It did not carry his brick away. So there's George, and he's holding a brick. And these are all of his cards, I guess, that he was playing with. And the wind just blew them all away. I wonder why it didn't carry his brick away. As George looked up, he saw something colorful in the sky. Can you see it? It's all the way up here. It belonged to Bill, the boy next door. George wanted to fly the kite more than anything in the world. Flying a kite is not easy, Bill said, but I can teach you. Just then his mom called, "Billy, please come and help me." Billy gave George the kite string. "Please watch my kite for me, George," he said. "I will be back soon." What do you guys think George is going to do? What would you do? Let's find out. All right, on page 10, we find out that George wanted to be good. He really did. But he was also very curious. Connection. He was curious about flying a kite. George went to a field. He held the kite up in the wind. It began to fly away. How do you guys think Billy is going to feel about that? How would you feel about it if it was your kite? George chased the kite. He chased it over a hill and past a farm, but the string pulled him along. The wind was too strong. It carried George away with the kite. Oh no! And there's George flying up into the air with the kite. And you can see way down below there's a horse and a man and a barn and a blue tree. George was flying like a bird. It was so much fun. It was fun until George almost crashed into a tree. Now Jumpy the squirrel was flying too. He did not like it. How do you think Jumpy the squirrel got on the kite? Where do you think he came from? Yep, I think so too. I think he came from the tree. Soon, George was happy to see the man with the yellow hat flying nearby. The man had a yellow hang glider. He had come to take George and Jumpy home. There's the man with the yellow hat and his yellow hang glider. And a hang glider is kind of like a little or a big kite that's strong enough to hold a person, and it has special controls so you can steer it and you won't get lost or crash into trees. So that's pretty cool. George was glad to be on the ground again. He gave Bill the kite. "Thanks. You are a great kite flyer," Bill said. George liked flying, but he liked walking more. There's Bill. There's George. Bill seems pretty cool with the whole adventure that George had with his kite. George still likes windy days. He likes to fly kites. He likes to fly kites that are just the right size. So you can see Bill's kite is pretty big, and then George's kite over here is like pretty small, because George is just little. Okay, challenge. First graders, here's your challenge. If you will, build it yourself. What? George likes to fly, don't you? If you do, then you can build a paper airplane of your own, take it outside, and fly it today. Today's a great day to do it. So I'm going to put the instructions right up here. And you can just pause the video right now, leave the instructions up on the screen, and start making your paper airplane. Alright, well I hope you guys had fun building your paper airplane. And if you would like to, and if you have a kite, there's instructions on how to fly a kite as well. So I'll put these up on the screen, and if you happen to have a kite, you can fly it using these instructions. All right, awesome. Well, I love you guys so much. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. It's gorgeous. Get outside and send me a picture of your paper airplanes. All right, bye guys.